Good morning and welcome to Castle Point VA Tai Chi Easy. So let's jump right into it and get started with the daily practice, or this is actually a weekly class that you can join in. They're posted on a channel for the VA. So I'm sure you can contact Adam, your whole health coordinator, if you'd like more details and be able to access the videos. So let's get started. And what we're going to do is just jump right in. So you're going to hear a tone. The first tone that you hear, just bring your attention inside and align yourself, right? And as you're aligning yourself, you want to make your spine longer. You want to feel your feet rooting into the ground, and you want to lift up from the top of your head, right? Keep all your joints soft, like here's my knees are locked and now I'm softening them. So remember, spine long, head top up, feet rooted into the ground, and just relaxing everything down. So let's work on alignment for a moment with the bell. All right, and now we'll pay a little attention to our breathing. So we may be even already early in the day here. This is about 9:30 in the morning that I'm recording this video today, but you could already be pretty busy and have a lot of things going on. And when that happens, right, we can be feeling some stress, we can be very excited. Nothing really necessarily bad about that, or it could be that it is stressful. But what we want to do is now notice how our breathing is. And our breathing may be shorter and kind of up in the chest. And what we'd like to do is let our breathing drop down to the belly, right? In terms of we're just using our abdomen to breathe in. So a nice deep breath in and then exhale out. So let's practice that for a moment or two as we ring the second bell. Great. And now one more bell where we're just going to make a conscious decision to bring our awareness into the body, feeling the sensations within, feeling the breath moving in and out. And that if we get distracted, we just come back to that present moment experience of ourselves present in here. Right? So we're going to do that throughout the class today. But let's just practice that one aspect called mindfulness on the bell. All right, great. So just one final word about those three things. In Tai Chi, they're called the three treasures, right? And we can do them in pretty much any time we want. And it's just aligning the body, allowing our breath to be natural and deep. and being present. So they work synergistically to bring about the optimum state for living, right? So it's a type of meditation. It's a type of healing. It's a type of medicine that we can bring into our life anytime. So simple, so available. Align the body, nice deep breathing, and being present. And they work together. One supports the other. So it's it's subtle, but at the same time, incredibly powerful and accessible to you anytime that you would like. All right, let's do a little warm up first. So we're going to just kind of just shift your weight from side to side, kind of swaying. Now turn, let your arms go and tap the body. All right, this is a type of massage. For most people, it feels pretty good to do this tapping. So your hand taps in the back of the body, around the base of your spine. And then right now I'm tapping, my front hand is tapping on my rib cage. All right, I'm going to move that in a minute. I'm going to come up and kind of like pat on the collarbone, and right beneath that is where the lung meridian runs through. So we're stimulating our lung function, which is good. And we can come up on the shoulder. And notice how your shoulders feel. You may feel a little tension and stress in those shoulders. And this will kind of remind you to just relax. Let that all go. Relax and be present. That's the tip. All right. Bend the knees. Keep your back flat. And we're going to slowly, really slowly, like a giant wheel. This is called spin the wheel. And we're going to turn our hips, opening our lower back. That's great. Remembering to breathe deeply. Right? We don't ever want to, when we're doing these practices, Tai Chi, Qigong, don't ever want to hold the breath. Do a couple more. Spin the wheel. Feel that back just loosening up. Keep your knees flexed. Keep your back flat as you come forward. Now let's just rest at the bottom for a minute. Again, my knees are bent, my back is flat, so I'm not putting any strain on my lower back. Just dangling there for a minute. The back side of my body is going to need some stretch. And then I'm going to circle the other way. And one more. Okay, good. Fantastic. Next one we're going to do is, it's a squat and it's a breathing exercise at the same time, called crossing the hands. So when we squatting really good for the body, strength, flexibility. It's one of the best exercises ever invented, right? So a couple things though. Make sure you stay in your comfort zone, and also notice my feet are parallel. I'm going to open them up a little bit, and this allows me my knees and hips to stay in a more supported alignment so that the weight is going directly into the ground. So we're going to drop down, keep your head up, looking at the horizon, cross your arms, empty the breath out, then coming up, filling, and then starting the exhale. And each time, maybe we're going to go a little bit deeper, feeling the opening in the glutes and in the back side of the leg muscles, using your core, using your legs to lift your whole body up, fill everything with breath. Now empty everything out as you squat down. and then fill. And let's make that the last one. Again. And exhaling down. Good. All right. Fantastic. So now let's start into doing some Tai Chi. And this is going to be picking up on some of the things that were done over the last couple of weeks. We keep building onto it. But this is called the Integral Tai Chi 5. So we're just working with that form. And keep building, playing with it, breaking it down, learning different parts to it. Okay? So let's start with our feet are parallel. And what we're going to do is pivot this yellow side foot out. Take one step forward with the orange side foot. Now, you want to adjust your back leg, right? So that pivot can be more or less so that your hips feel comfortable when you turn your hips forward. And you'll use like your monitor to orient what forward would be. And then you want to shift your weight forward, but you want to make sure, like, see my knee is not going past my toe. And the way I shift my weight forward is I have to sit down in the posture. The more I can sit down, the more my weight can go into this front leg. And this front quadricep muscle gets more and more work, which is good. Strengthens your legs tremendously. Tai Chi is great for strengthening the core and the legs. It really works on the lower part of the body as opposed to building so much strength up here, all right? Which isn't a bad thing, but you really want to have strength here and strength here for lots of things that we do in life. Okay, so now let's shift all the weight back. Sit the weight down. No weight in your front foot. You got to sit down again, get that weight, and then come forward, making sure the hips are facing forward. Knee is not over the toe. All right, let's do the other side. We'll start feet parallel, pivot, orange side foot, step forward with yellow side foot. And I'm saying orange and yellow based on the cones, so it's like we're working in a mirror together. Okay, so again, hips facing forward. Sit the tailbone down. And I keep my knee is in the foot, not past the toes, not on the outside of the foot, anything like that. Same time, head top is up, lengthen up. And then just feel for a minute the strengthening that's going on in the lower leg and in your core, right? About 60, 70% of your weight is in the front leg. Now shift the weight back, all the weight's in the back leg, 100% in the back leg, nothing in the front. You can lift your foot off the ground just to test. See, I got no weight in the front foot. You keep your body upright. Okay, let's go back. Feet parallel, pivot the yellow side foot, one step forward. All right, now let's do the weight shift and actually do a form. This form is called harmonize yin and yang. So the yellow side palm is up, orange side palm is down. Imagine you're holding between your palms this energy ball, energy balloon. You can even imagine it's light, but feel just for a moment. If you bring your attention to your palms, you may feel something there, like magnetic, like warmth, like cool, many different sensations. And so we want to feel that contact. Relax your shoulders down. Weight is in the back leg. Okay, now shift the weight forward. Bottom palm comes out, palm up, top palm goes back, palm down. Shift the weight back, form the Tai Chi, and then come into the form. Harmonize yin and yang. Come into the form. Now I turn to the yellow side to shift my weight forward. I turn to the arm side to shift my weight back and reform the ball. Right, so that's a little tricky thing that we work on and refine over time. Turn to the yellow side to shift the weight forward. Turn to the arm side, turn your waist to the arm side to shift the weight back, form the ball. Okay, harmonize, yin and yang. Let yourself relax as we do this form. Right? Feel and notice any place that there's tension or holding and allow it to release. All right, great. Let's do the form on the other side. Pivot the arm side foot, take one step forward with the yellow side foot. Now the yellow side palm is on the bottom, orange is on the top. Harmonize, yin and yang. Turn your waist to the yellow side to shift the weight back. Turn your waist to the orange side, shift the weight forward. Relax. Let your body relax and loosen and sinking down, dropping down. Dropping the weight into the front leg, drop the weight into the back leg, like you're really letting it drop down even below, right into the ground. Turn, the weight lifts up, now drop it into your back leg all the way, and then drop it into the front leg. All right, great. Feet are parallel, pivot yellow side foot, step forward with the orange side foot. Okay, now we're going to form the ball again, but now the yellow palm is on the bottom, orange on the top. We're going to drop the Tai Chi down, the energy ball down, and then this front hand is going to brush around the body. At the same time, backhand, keep your elbow down. As you shift the weight forward, it sends forward. Right, so it's called brush knee, sending the chi. Form the Tai Chi, turn your waist, brushing with the orange side, sending with the yellow side, palm. Notice that I don't ever lock my joints, right? I keep my joints soft. My elbow joints, my knee joints, every joint maintains a softness to it, a bending to it. You don't want to lock it out, that creates tension. Turn, shift the weight back, and then turn, shift, or drop your weight into the front leg. It's dropped all the way into the front leg. Now turn your waist, form the Tai Chi. I drop all my weight into the back leg. Turn, drop all that weight right into the front leg, right? Yeah, that weight dropping, changing, is one of the most important things about Tai Chi. And it creates a massaging, flowing, inner flow. It gets everything moving, unstuck. And that's a big part of the exercise, is the changing of the weight. The loading on our body changes. So the back leg, now I'm going to load up that front leg. As my weight drops into the ground, now I'm going to load up the back leg. Okay, good. Feet parallel, pivot, hard side foot, Step forward with the outside foot. Now, again, holding the Tai Chi. Arm side palms at the bottom, dropping it down. I'm going to brush with the yellow side hand, see it brushes around the body. At the same time, I send forward through this arm side palm. Weight now is in the front leg. Turn your waist, come back and find the ball. There it is. Let the ball drop down to brush and send. Turn your waist. Form the ball. Turn your waist again as the ball drops and send forward. All right. Feeling the shifting the weight now. I'm loading up my front leg. My back leg is empty. Turn your waist. Load up that back leg. Let the weight drop down right into the ground. And then load up the front leg. It's like a pouring through the entire body, pouring of all the fluids of the body. Blood, synovial fluid, cerebral spinal fluid, everything, lymph. Right? So we get all these important fluids just pumping through the body, nourishing all the tissues of the body, all the fascia, joints, tendons, ligaments, muscles, and organs. Even our organs are getting moving around, gently being compressed and stretched as we turn. The turning of the waist is really important. Turn your waist to shift the weight. Again, turn your waist to shift the weight back. And then turn to shift the weight forward. As we turn to move like this, we're getting all our fascias being lengthened, stretched, becoming unstuck. Right? Everything's opening up, closing inside. And relax. Brush and send. Relax. Scan your body and feel any tension. Let it relax. Let it drop down. Loosen up. Okay, good. Now, to do the next form, we have to do a little walking maneuver with it. So I'm going to show you the walking part. So we're just going to, weight is in the orange side foot. No weight resting on the toe of the yellow side foot. We're going to shift, step back, shift the weight, step forward. Weight's in the yellow side. Step back, shift the weight, step forward. No weight in the yellow side leg. Step back, shift the weight here. Step forward here. No weight here. Step back, shift the weight here. Step forward. No weight here. Right? So it's really like we're just walking in place. That's what it is. And we need to do this for the next form, right, which is called cutting a path to clarity. First way we're going to learn it, let's just learn it, well, let's jump right in because we always come back and pick it up. So palms are out, facing forward. So we turn our waist, open our arms, drop your elbows, step back, shift the weight, step forward, and now cut the path with the orange side arm. Yellow side arm comes back to the body. Turn, open, drop the elbows, step back, cut the path with the yellow side hand as the orange side palm comes back to the body. Turn open, step back, cut the path. And, I'm giving these kind of paint by numbers directions, but we want to get the whole body to flow together smoothly. So just allow yourself to go with it. Open the arms, drop the elbows, shift the weight, cut the path and step forward. Open the arms, drop the elbows, shift the weight, cut the path and step forward. This is as we're doing it in place. It's a little different when we can actually walk the line, which is possible to do, but we would be walking backwards. Open, drop elbows, step back, cut the path and step forward. Okay, good. Let's do the next one for a few minutes, and that one's cloud hands, which is really kind of like the symbol, the emblem, the icon of Tai Chi, because every type of Tai Chi has cloud hands in it. And so we're going to learn it, work it in feet parallel. So we're going to shift our weight to the arm side palms on the top, the other side palms on the bottom. Turn your waist, the upper hand goes down, lower hand comes up, palms face you, shifting the weight over to the yellow side. Turn, change the palms. Palms are facing you. Turn upper down, lower up. All right, so we just go in this endless loop, flowing. Carry the cloud across, and really, cloud is so soft and delicate, you want to really relax your arms, your shoulders as you carry this cloud. If you have any tension and you squeeze the cloud, it's going to just evaporate. So just really relax. The cloud just kind of sticks with you. It's like you're hugging this cloud that has so little density. It can just evaporate away. Great. Shift your weight to the yellow side, turn, and then shift the weight to the orange side. Then turn and shift the weight to the yellow side. All right. Great. So this is where we're going to stop for today. And going forward, we'll put them together with transitions and all that good stuff. But wishing everybody well. Hope you have time to practice and enjoy these things. Don't worry about doing it wrong. Just try it out. Continue to work with it. 3 treasures, right, is lining the body, noticing your breathing, allowing it to deepen, and be present. Okay, so again, wishing you the best and hope to see you soon. Take care.